Kirsty here with KJ Wise, and today I want to go over how you can help your potential client or potential team member find the right network marketing company for them. Now hopefully that's our network marketing company or yours if you're not on my team, but we want to make sure that they find a good fit, otherwise they will never last. And I was in a training that mentioned that people can join up to 7 companies before they find the right fit for them. So hopefully by going through these points, you can help them narrow that down and join your team, because I'm sure your company is the best, right? Our company is the best. Okay, so the first thing that you want to look into is reputation. How does the public see this company? When they hear this company's name, do they go running, or do they have more questions, or they're more interested? How does your family see this company? What is the gossip going around about the company? If you mention the company, you want people to say, oh, I've heard of that and I've heard good things. So that's one thing that is important. The second one is, how big is this company? Is it a startup? Is it global? Is it in just certain countries or certain states or certain cities? If that's important to you, it was important to me to have a big company that was constantly expanding, because I want to be part of a company that's going to be around for a long time, right? You don't want to just all of a sudden wake up and have your company dissolved. So the third one is their marketing plan. Do they only ask that you talk to your friends and family? Is that who they want you to market to? Do they have online marketing? Do they have online parties? Do they have, are they on Instagram? Do they have a strategy for going to network meetings or network clubs? So make sure you check into the marketing plan that they have, so you understand what they are going to be asking you to do. Okay, the next one, very important, products. Now what was important to me is that it fits a need, right? You want to have products that people need to have and aren't going to be eliminated if the economy gets bad. So it's something that they're going to fall in love with and use and want to come back for more. So I was interested in a company that had things that people had part of their everyday life anyway. So that was one of the things. Consumable, very important. Obviously you want them to come back and purchase more from you, right? So I looked for a company that had consumable products that would need to be repurchased monthly, bi-monthly, or yearly. You want a variety. That's the next thing, a variety of products, so that they're not just focusing on one niche. So nutrition and skincare and cosmetics and oils and aromatherapy and baby care and hair care. The more product lines that you have that are consumable, the better, because then you can find a product for anybody, right? And you're not just narrowed down to one person who wants to buy cat shoes. If your company only makes cat shoes, then your niche is going to be very small. So you want cat shoes and fish makeup and horse braids and all kinds of things, if that's the company that you're looking for. And the next one is, do they stand behind their products? A lot of companies now have money back guarantees after a certain amount of days, 15 days, 30 days, 45 days, 90 days. If your client is not happy with your products, is your company going to back that up with a money back guarantee and do some kind of exchange or return? Okay, number 5, the education should be free. I know I mentioned this in a previous video, but you want to make sure that your education about your company and about those products aren't going to cost you constantly. Now there are going to be some things that you want to pay for. You want to go to the global event, you want to go to the big trainings where everyone comes to the hotel, and you are going to have to pay for those because they have to rent the room and everything. But the daily calls, the motivational meetings, the informational meetings that you're going to invite people to, those should be free, so that you don't have to constantly be paying into that, and you can bring on more members. It's easier to be duplicatable if you can, invite someone to a free meeting and then have them invite. If you're constantly paying for that, it's going to get to be too much. So education should be free. Number 6, you want to make sure that you understand the compensation plan. First of all, what is your upfront cost? What is it going to cost to just be a consultant? Then on top of that, what is it going to cost to get the starter kit products that you need? What are you expected to purchase right off the bat? What are you going to need to make it to the next level? What do you have to purchase? What are your sales going to have to be like? What is required of you every month? Are you going to have to sell a certain amount every month, or are you just going to have to sell a certain amount every year? So the company I chose, it was a yearly goal, because I didn't want to have to be dragged down or stressing out about I have to do a certain amount a month, because if I have a bad month, then where does that put me? Like, all my work is gone. So I chose a company that had a yearly requirement instead of a monthly requirement. So make sure that you know what your requirements are, and also what the requirements are to go to the next level and stay there. So that's something that you want to look into. Do your due diligence, I love that phrase, and make sure that you know what you're getting yourself into as far as investment. Another thing that I liked about my company is that my income was willable. So if something were to happen to me after I got to a certain level, all the residual income that was coming in from my team would go to whoever I willed it to, my family, children, dog, parents, whomever. So that was important to me, and I love that about my company. And the last thing is, do you like it? Do you like your company? Do you like what they stand for? Do you like their philanthropy? Do you like their products? Do you like the community, the people that are consultants? Because you're spending a lot of time with them. So make sure that you love your company, not just like it, you love it. Okay, I think that's it. That's what I had down on my sheet to talk about and finding a network marketing company. I hope you found this helpful. Please feel free to share it with your team, with your potential clients or your team members, and let me know what you think. Connect with me on Facebook. You can leave comments below. And yeah, make sure that you brighten someone's day today, and I will see you soon. Thanks.